Welcome to my Powermanager tutorial, how to restore files from a manual project backup. In this example, I want to restore the backup files from original system on a new system. So I take a copy of my backup files from the original system to my new system and place it here. These folders we created before, and now I insert it to the regular project structure, which means I insert it direct here to see to the original already existing structure GMS databases and of course GMS backups, which will be a new folder. This is the original folder structure I want to use. Of course, also everything else is also possible, but here we can continue with default settings. Starting System Management Console from Powermanager. Of course, Powermanager itself must be installed on the system and also a license must be available. Very important is also to check the version. Here I have version 6.0 Quality Update 1. This must be exactly the same version which are the backup files from. If you have another version here installed, it will be not work proper. Also here in Powermanager default project is existing, which is part of the installation of Powermanager. I can keep it and just do a restore directly on the system, but then I will have two projects finally in my project tree. The existing one and the new one I import. But finally I only want to have my original project, so I start to delete this project. To delete it, firstly it must be stopped. Then let's delete it. And same we have for the database structure here. I will remove the existing databases here because after restoring my backup, some new databases will be created. For this, I have to stop the HDB, the historic database first. Do not use this stop icon here. This just keep running and go down a little bit and search for this section here. Then you can go to edit and select stop. Now save. And now you can see the databases are going to close. This will take a little bit. This state changed now to off. Now we can drop the database. Finally, also NDB will be dropped. And we get a clean system management console as result. Now let's start the import of restored backup. I will start restoring the database. Let's restore historic database. I copied all my backups in the default folders, so the settings will work for me. If other locations are used, you have to change it here. Proceed with save. And import is running. Import of historic database is successfully, and the database is also already started. Restore also notification database. Same here, I'm using default settings and can continue. If other settings are used, adjust. Databases are complete. Let's import and restore project. Here we have to link which database should be used. This is a database we restored before, link notification database. Finally have a look to the tab Power Monitoring of the project Powermanager, and here select the web configuration. Save it. And run project. It started. Now log in. Switch to Powermanager, engineering mode, and check the web configuration for system settings. My backup was taken on a PC with another host name than my PC is using now. So we have to adjust it. Find the settings in Powermanager websites. Dashboard URL. I can copy and paste. Same for web services. And reports. Save. And exit Powermanager user interface. Finally, a project restart is required. Stop and start your project. If it's completely started, do a new login. And check if your project is running fine. Perfect.